Fish head Wills.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to 5 minutes or so with Stage Fright. This is Clive.
Hi.
This is Joe.
Hello.
Hi guys. Well, Stage Fright. Started back in the 80s, finished in the early 90s. Me and Stevie DF, drummer, we started it. Been mates for a long time. Got together again about 5 years ago, and now we've just recorded the third of the Swanabilly trilogy. Could be the last Stage Fright album, who knows, certainly probably the last Swanabilly album. Hope you enjoy it.
I've heard them all before, time and time again.
So yeah, Steve turns up at my house and hands me the CD. This is summer 2014, I guess, and yeah, it just says give it a listen, see if you can learn some, and come for a jam. We used to play in a village hall, Snaggletooth. Oh yeah, you know.
How do people live out here?
That's why there's fucking hang gliders and hot air balloons around.
Yeah, it's the quickest form.
Hello, my darling. I'm in the back bin. Well, I don't know where I'm going.
Half stupid and...
What was it?
You'll have to slow down, old cock. I'm coming through.
Cock.
Oh, darling. Hey.
Lovely old time.
Woo!
That was a cracker, that was Clive.
No shit.
Sounds about right. There's a man waiting behind the door. Who's that?
You must have been sitting underneath there. Fantastic.
How embarrassing.
Well,
What alerted me to your presence was a massive fart that I heard.
I've been holding it in.
how are you?
Hello, I'm Steve, and I'm the drummer in the band Stage Fright. This is Lilbert, and she's nothing to do with it.
As a guide base, that'll be fine at it.
Sounds nice.
Sounds lovely, mate. That'll be fine. It's only a guide.
Yeah.
Well, you say guide.
This is the beginning of it all. He started getting warmed up in the car a little bit.
Trouble is, Alan, you're sort of going to have to be part responsible this time, because we've got some bits that we want, some more bits we want to do, and musically as well, because you play keyboard, don't you?
Well, you say.
Well, you say so. What do you mean by keyboard?
Boy DF, what can we say about him?
Ah, that's right.
What did else and Spike get drink again, eh?
Oh, we've been mates, long as I can remember. He's like my baby brother. And awesome bloke, always got your back. One of the kindest people I know. I think we'll always be mates. Nothing more to say about him. Man's a legend.
we had the other week? Oh yeah, I remember.
Steve Diaf, the drummer, the Swanabilly entertainer. I love Diaf, I really do. And if I'm honest, I basically write all my songs for Steve, for his reaction, for when he's into a new bit or a new tune that's coming together. That's one of my favourite bits, why I love doing this. And, you know, he is a machine and one of the most underrated bass players on the scene because he writes a shit ton on it.
Except that fell off and that's all tangled up now.
Just got patch out
There'll be a
there,
kerfuffle
wrapping
here,
up
you know. Before long there'll be a kerfuffle.
What's after a kerfuffle?
Hullabaloo. I didn't bother with the hoo-ha. I went straight past the hoo-ha,
That was the first time.
straight into...
Yeah. That's it. But, I've tried to keep.
Do you do just thumbs or do fingers get a...
No, just this thumb, only because
compared to training. Because my shoulders raised 2 days after.
because I play with a closed hand rather than
I
like...
was going to in the evenings.
Makes my fucking
which is
thumb
what I
out.
call Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
If I keep my hand there, so I just prefer to have my hand relaxed. But then
There's
I
this
end
one-
up with fucking ripping all the skin off my thumb.
that I met him at the.
And you put a little like thumb glove on, don't you?
No, not I've done it like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Oh,
that
okay.
can impede sometimes.
When you took me
I've
down,
obviously got
you
fucking
say
pussy
that came back
fingers.
like a couple of weeks in the
Pussy
summer.
fingers.
Joe's just brilliant. His enthusiasm, I think, is what keeps me and Clive going. He's just as mad as a bag of frogs. Let me tell you something about Joe. Joe had never ever even heard of this kind of music we'd been playing up until about 4 or 5 years ago. Comes from a heavy metal background and just adapted to playing this kind of music, I think, absolutely brilliantly. Absolutely love Joe to pieces.
Just having a piddle.
Boy Joe, well, he's just a babe. I used to work with his granddad, and nice man, rest in peace. Joe, metal guitarist, loves the scene, just loves to play, dress up, get arseholed. What more can you want from a guitarist? Cheers, Joe.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm back.
I think it had been stalking you, hadn't he? Took you to a wee gig.
Ah, I've got another one. Go on. So you need to ask me a question, one of you.
If I had to pick a favourite song, that would be really hard. I actually think the whole album is really good. Possibly Army of the Dead, maybe Taken, Prowler. There's some really good stuff on there. Revenge of the Killer Coypu is Lilbert's favourite. She just told me that.
Have to be fucked serious. Nah. So where do we go next?
I'm going to go home.
I'm going to follow you.
Yeah, are you going to McDonald's?
Lying in the darkness.
And there's me, fucking 58 years old, getting beat to fuck by a 15-year-old kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is not in public.
That's what Clive is starting on here. SB39 you're starting with, I think, Clive.
SB39.
Yeah.
39.
Do you know what that song is?
Army of the Dead.
Well done, mate.
I hear the people laughing. It sounds like party time. Good one. Yeah, but are they waterfowl or are they fish?
Well, they're
A mutated hybrid.
yeah, that's exactly what they are.
Swans, geese, turkey duck.
Turkey duck.
We've got a new addition. We have turkey duck.
Oh,
It's a Moscow. It's a Russian duck
Okay.
that hitched a ride on a boat to our boatyard for several miles and has been there ever since. And he's tame, you know, he pecks you a bit, but you can hand feed him. One of the girls, she looks like she picks him up and moves him out of the way if he's in the way. But
Clive, me and Clive go back many years, way back, and I absolutely love the guy. Probably one of the most underrated double bass players I think on the whole scene. And for a man with only one lung, the geezer's just a machine.
I mean, how can you not love Clive? Clive is the coolest guy I know. Clive is the coolest granddad I know. And I rank in coolness, so that's good. I mean, the guy lives on a boat. I mean, that's Swanabilly to the bone.
I didn't read that in Simon Knott's rock and roll column.
What was his name again? Colin Blackman. Kind of a name's that. That's made up, that.
shackles on my feet.
What's what?
Clown! Clown! Lie down! You laying down, clown? Lie down, clown! Clown!
But he's an old duck. He's fucking big. He's a big fucking thing. Looks half turkey, half duck.
Hence Turkey Duck.
Actually named.
But a few weeks ago, he came and he had this orange thing, which apparently is his dick, hanging between his legs.
What else could it have been?
Well, unless he'd eaten plastic.
Blood old Spicer in there.
Are you filming
That's blood old Spicer.
Big Paul Spicer.
Lucky Paul.
He's a spicy one, isn't he?
No. What are we doing?
That's just starting.
Not grey lag. Not grey lag. Can I have grey lag 10 inch? As in a grey lag goose.
Yeah,
You know. Did you know that? No. Grey lag. Yeah, a grey lag 10 inch.
What can we say about Alan Wilson? Well, I'm glad you asked that. Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Yeah.
Jimmy at the back. Yeah. Thank you.
Alan is an absolute legend.
And tall.
Alan Wilson.
Fishhead Wilson.
I said Wilson. Alan Wilson.
If you've ever worked with Alan or know Alan, you'll know exactly what I mean. The stories the man can tell, the bloke's just brilliant to work with. I can't thank Alan enough for all the help and support he's shown us, and it's an absolute privilege to call him a friend.
Another legend. Man, so helpful. He's good for input. Gave us our break this time. And absolute brilliant man to work with. Stories, laugh, takes you for good curry. And hard working geezer. Really hard working geezer. Knows his stuff. And thanks, Alan. Wouldn't have done it without you.
Alan is just so helpful in the studio, so fun to be around, and we have such a great time. I always feel like we're not going to get anything done, but we always come out of there with an album we're really proud of.
He lays about shit like that.
I'm gonna nip in there with him.
Go on, yeah.
Mr. Angry is gonna die.
Yep. I hear the sound of people. I had some potatoes before come out. Yeah, jack potato and poppadoms and a bit of mango chutney. Here we go. I feel quite relaxed. Look, I've got my leg crossed like that.
I'm just going to look into your eyes the whole time.
I'm getting the same.
Yeah. And where did fish head come from?
Bristol.
People.
Can you not stop that?
That massive device. Shit, I've got iceberg.
How's a man supposed to concentrate? Say, I'm a woman. How's a woman supposed to concentrate? Look at you.
Shut up, you'll have vinegar. I'm threatened with your vinegar.
And over the time, then we thought we might lose turkey duck because there was duck shit and with all blood in it. Oh fucking hell, this don't look good. He's an old duck. He's still about, but his orange dick has now turned sort of grey because obviously all the blood. Somebody suggested cutting it off, but I don't know. But it looks like a bit of.
these suggestions.
It looks like you know that tube pasta. Not too bad. I can hear myself, but it's not over loud, so I can't hear everything else. Maybe take my vocals up just a tiny bit. Yeah, just a tiny bit. How did that sound?
Good to me, mate.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. I can work with that.
John.
We got through there, well.
Well, boy, Alan.
Oh, boy, hello.
Well, no. No.
So that's your drums done then, Stephen?
No,
I must admit, I've got no sort of incentive to pick him up and put him under my arm at the moment with that thing fucking happening. But yeah, he just waltzes around and people hand feed him and he'll just stand in the front. He don't give a fuck, sits in front of cars and all that. He's gonna die.
Turkey duck.
It's turkey duck. Yeah, but he's dead cool.
Look how quiet it is. They've left me, they've gone. Well, Stage Fright have gone, they've left me. I'm feeling a bit sad, a bit lonely, a bit emotional. I've had a terrific week with those guys and a lot of fun. So today my job is I'm putting a bit of lap steel and a bit of piano on a couple of tracks for them, and then I'll be mixing over the next couple of days, mixing their album. And so they've asked me to put down a bit of kind of bar room piano, I guess you'd call it, like that kind of thing on one or two of their tracks, and a bit of lap steel later on. I have to say it's been a really good week, a really fun week. They've done yet another cracking album, and over the years I've become, you know, really fond of Stage Fright, and I feel very close to them. They're a great bunch of guys, and I consider them friends, real close friends actually. They come down here, it's mayhem for a week. It's more laughing and joking than it is actually doing any work. But yeah, they always seem to sort of pull out of the bag, and they always seem to come up with the goods somehow. I don't know how. And I go home at night, honestly, my ribs are aching where they have me in stitches. So what more can you ask, really? They're great. So anyway, thank you, Stage Fright, for yet another great week, and I've really enjoyed it, and I look forward to Fishhead Wilson and the Mudpikes.
I don't know how you fucking did that.
Oh, that's brilliant, mate. Hold on, Steve.